Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angelica and you are here with Angelica Talks, where we of course talk about entrepreneurship, mindset, and growth, of course. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into my fourth video. I'm so excited. This is going super well. So thank you for taking this journey with me. I couldn't be more grateful. If you didn't see my last video, check it out. It's all about me. You learn about my journey, my entrepreneurship, all the companies that I've worked for, my goals, and just like everything. So check it out if you feel like it. I'm gonna link it below. So today I'm gonna get straight into it. First of all, as always, the hat that I'm wearing is a Coast to Coast hat, which is my dear friend Demi. It's her gym here in Las Vegas. I always want to support my friends. So that's one of the main reasons I think I want to wear hats, because I know merch is like a super big thing with companies and brands and people. And so all my friends, if you guys are starting businesses and you have merch, please let me know. I will buy it and I will wear it and I will support it. So this is the Coast to Coast gym that's here in Las Vegas. I'm going to link them down below. It's such a cute hat. It's brown. I just love it. I love her. I love Demi. Her and her boyfriend are just killing it right now. So go show some support. And if you are in I believe it's in Centennial area, stop by their gym. It's super cool. I'm going to link everything below so you guys can check them out. But yeah, let's get started. I'm super excited about this video because I'm going to share with you guys the 5 books that I have read in the last 3 years that have completely changed my mindset. It's changed my trajectory. It's changed my outlook on life. It's changed my outlook on people. It's changed my outlook on energy. It's changed my outlook on literally everything. And I'm going to give you guys those 5 books and give you guys a little bit of information about them so you can hopefully read them and have the same experience that I had with them, because they're magical. They're absolutely magical. I am a firm believer that you need to invest in yourself, as I always say, and you need to read. Reading is so powerful. You learn so much, and it helps your vocabulary, which is super crazy. I realize the more I read, the more articulate I am, and I'm able to have deeper conversations with people and talk more about different things that I probably wouldn't usually talk about if I didn't read about it. So read a book, y'all, and let me start, and let's get into this. Let's just start talking about all these books that I have read that have changed my life. And here they are. Not only have these books helped me change my mindset, but it helped me be more intentional with my time, the people I surround myself with, my money, everything really. So these books are super valuable for any person that thinks they want to be an entrepreneur, any person that wants to further their life and want to push themselves to be the best person that they can be. These books are for you. So let's get into it. The first book, oh my God, this book, I can't even speak enough about this book, but I'm going to keep it brief because I know I have to keep these videos fairly short. And so this first book is called The Principles and Power of Vision, Keys to Achieving Personal and Corporate Destiny by Dr. Miles Monroe. Ever since I was a kid, I had visions of where I wanted to go in life, the car that I was driving, and the nice house that I wanted, all these things that I depicted that God provided me. And it was very clear, and I could see myself in my house. I could see myself driving the Range Rover that I want. And so at a young age, I didn't know what it was, but my dad saw it in me and he gave me this book and I read it, and it was so powerful. And really, it just talks about the visions in your head of the future that you want, and it helps you to navigate through life and how to use those visions to give you the life that you want and the life that you deserve and the life that you are destined to have. He speaks a lot about God and how God gives you these visions and that these visions are meant for you and no one else can take them from you, and how mainly not to compare yourself to other people. And it goes and it talks about personal life and in business life. So if anyone is interested and thinks that they have these visions, this is a book for you. And although it has a very, it connects a lot to God and Christianity and the Bible, which is why I loved it so much. it might not work for you if you're not, if your mind isn't like that, or you're not a Christian, or you don't believe in the Bible or God or whatever, then this book might not be for you. But if you have a little bit of connection to God or Christianity, then this book is going to be perfect. And I love the background of God, and they reference into Bible verses, and it just helps you feel so much more at home when you feel that these visions in your head, and when you don't know about these visions in your head, you don't know where they're coming from, you don't know what to do with them, this book will help you do that. So this is a great one. The back of it says, discover the life you are meant to live. And it really does truly do that. It was this book, it's number one for a reason, because it was the first book that got me started on this journey. And I think everyone should start with this book. Literally read it. It's the shit. Like, I can't say it enough. Read it. Let me know. Okay, the next book. Everyone knows about this book. Not everyone, but a lot of people are very familiar with this book. It's on a New York bestseller. He sold over 1 million copies of it. And it is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you're an entrepreneur, or you're interested in finance, or you're interested in saving, or you're interested in your business, you know about this book. My mentor told me to read it. And I wasn't really sure about it at first, because even the title alone confused me. I was like, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, like, what is this about? But shortly after reading it, I realized that it was about a dad there was 2 different dads. One dad was focused on his son going to college, getting a 9-to-5 job with benefits, and kind of like the normal American dream. And the other dad was more focused on taking risk, and starting a business and never working for anyone in your life. And it basically shows you these 2 different perspectives of these dads who navigate their sons' lives into whatever they feel was the right way for them to live. And they give you both perspective, which is really nice. So this book is really, really powerful, and it really talks a lot about finances, which for me was like one of the hardest things for me to understand. I'm not a numbers person. Like, finances aren't my thing. It's really hard for me to even wrap my head around it. So this book really helped me get a more financial lead on my life, and saving, and where to put my money, and most importantly, take risk in your life. So if this is something that you think you need more clarity on, or you're not sure about, definitely read it. It's great. This is my number 2 book that I read that changed my life. And yeah, let's go to number 3. All right, this is my 3rd book that I'm telling you guys about. This book is actually not a book. I'm not sure why I'm picking this one up. I did the audiobook for this one because you're going to want to take notes. It is 6 Months to Six Figures by, drum roll please, hold on, Peter Voog. That's who it's by. I didn't even have to search that. I knew it right away. Well, not right away. You clearly saw me think about it. But yes, it's called 6 Months to Six Figures. And this book literally gives you a step-to-step guide to get to 6 figures. And it is a workbook as well. And that's why I did the audiobook, so I could take notes. And it basically talks about how to surround yourself with the right people, how to cut out the people of your life that don't need your energy and don't deserve it, how to surround your people with like-minded people that are reaching their goals, and mainly people that you want to be like, And one of the biggest things I took from this book was you are who you hang out with, and to take risk. Those are the 2 takeaways that I got from this book. But it goes more into depth on these 6 steps to get to the financial freedom that you want, or get to the business goals that you want to, or even personal goals. It really references a lot of different aspects of your life. And it's just an amazing book. 6 Months to Six Figures by Peter Voog. That's my 3rd book that you're going to want to read, that I read, that really caused me to take the eyelash course. If you guys didn't see my last video, I talked about the eyelash course that I took a huge risk on, invested $1,500 in this class. And if it wasn't for the 6 Months to Six Figures book, I would not have taken that course. And I probably would have still been working the 9-to-5 job that I hated. So there's that. If that's not enough, then I don't know what is. Get the audiobook, read it, take notes, and download the workbook so you can work along while you read, so you can get a better idea of like where the hell you're going, y'all. Because this book like literally gave me, it was like another chain to the link of like where you're going. So that's the book. The fourth book. I love this book. This has been my favorite book that I've read in the last 2 years. And man, this book is fucking powerful. Like, I mean, it is all about, this channel is literally, I think this book is the reason why I have this channel. Like, the title of it is, first of all, before I even tell you the title, I'm super grateful for my great friend Tiago who gifted me this book, because if it wasn't for this book, I don't think I would be where I am today. I don't think my mind would be where I am today, and I'm not there yet, but I'm still growing. And I mean, I'm so grateful for this book. I'm so grateful for Tiago. Thank you for giving me this book. And the name of this book is called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself: How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One by Dr. Joe Dispenza, I believe is how you pronounce it. Just the title alone, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One, is enough. That's all I had to read. That title alone like had me so hooked on this book that I literally could not put it down. I finished the book. It took me some time because I wasn't there yet mentally. It took me about a month or two to read the book. And after I read it, I was so freaking happy I read it. This book literally tells you how to change your mindset, and how to change your mindset into being more productive, how to being more efficient, how to be more intentional, how to be more, just everything, you know, everything that you need your mind to do for you. It shows you how to do it, and it breaks it down to a chemical, literally like a chemical scientific thing. Because making decisions, it is a chemical thing. Your brain receptors tells another part of your brain to do something, and then your body is in action. So it really breaks down all of those things that helps you to make the right decisions and to think more positively. Like, you are what you think. And basically that's what this book is all about. And it gives you a step-to-step guide on how to think more positively and how to envision those things that you want your life to be. And it happening. Like, it literally talks about how imagining yourself, he calls it brain rehearsal, and imagining yourself in these situations, like driving the car that you want, or walking into the home that you want, or walking into this office building that you want, and practicing those visions and those thoughts every single day. And then your life automatically is going to turn into that, because you're mentally picturing this happening. And so the universe can't help but to give that to you. So this book is powerful, y'all. Like, it is so powerful. There was times that I was reading this book and I was like sitting down. I was like, holy shit. Like, what? Like, for real? Like, I can do this? It's bananas. So this is a book. Oh, there's my bookmark. This is a book that I think you want to continue to read. I think I'm going to continue to read this book probably for the rest of my life, just as a constant reminder how to shape your mind, and not only your mind, but shape your mind first. And then that shapes your circumstances, and that shapes your environment into being the life that you want to live. So, I mean, this is honestly could be number one up there with the Visions book, but unfortunately, the Vision book comes first, but this could definitely be number one. So this is my fourth book that changed my life. Now we're on the last one, the fifth one. This is another book that I did on Audible, because I wanted to take notes. And this book was called, hold on, 8 Pillars of Prosperity. And it's by William wait, just kidding. Hold. This book is by James Allen. who also writes the book Think and Grow Rich. I believe that's him. Yeah. Hold. No, Napoleon Hill did that. Interesting. So, Think and Grow Rich, just kidding. Napoleon Hill did not do 8 Pillars of Prosperity. I thought it was Napoleon Hill, but it's James Allen. 8 Pillars of Prosperity was another powerful book that I believe any entrepreneur needs to read. And it basically talks about these traits that you must have to be a successful person, and a ethically successful person, I would say. It talks about integrity, it talks about sympathy, and it talks about energy. Those are just the three pillars that I've really connected with. There's 8 of them, of course. And it really just helps you shape your mind into being a good business person, having integrity, telling the truth, building systems, having sympathy with your employees and yourself and all the people you work with. And that's really, really important. These traits are so important to have as a leader, as a business leader, as a business owner. I think anyone needs to have these, but especially if you want to be a successful business owner and entrepreneur, you need to have these traits. So this book just dives into all these traits, and it really tells you and shows you why you need them, because there are so many wicked people out there and wicked business owners that are unethical, and they don't do things the right way, and they lie and they steal from their own company and all of these things. And you don't want those problems. No one wants those problems. So this book shows you how to be the right and good person and have a good reputation and lead your business the right way. So this is my 5th book that I feel everyone needs to read. It's a beautiful book, and I did the audiobook, like I said, because it was so in-depth. And not gonna lie, the audiobook was a little hard to follow, but it was good. I took notes, and it's powerful. So that's my 5th book for you guys. I hope you guys can take notes and you guys have followed along with these 5 books. Of course, I'm going to link them all below so you guys can read them, because they're so powerful. And if I would not have read these books, I would not be where I am today, mature-wise, mindset-wise, environment-wise, energy-wise, friends-wise. They have made me see everything differently. It's given me a different perspective about my life, about how I see other people's lives, about how I see business. And you're just gonna want to read all these. I mean, you have to read them, guys. You have to. If I could shove them down your throat, I mean, not down your throat, in your mind. If I could shove them in your mind and in your knowledge, in your headspace, I would, but I don't want to force anything on you guys. I'm not a peer pressurer, but I do want to pressure you guys to read them, because this is positive. So maybe I should peer pressure you guys to read them, because this is a positive thing. So read them, please, please, please. You won't regret it. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. So now let's get into our 3 next actions. Of course, number 1 is to buy one of these books, any of them, whichever the 5, take your pick. Whichever one you feel more connected to, buy it, read it, take notes, study it, and let me know how that goes. Reach out to me. That's next action number 1, buy the book. Number 2, read the first chapter. After you read the first chapter, yes, next action number 1 was to buy the book and read it, but I think actually number 1 is just to buy the book. So scratch that. Number 1 is to buy the book. Number 2 is to read chapter number 1. Read the first chapter. Let me know how you feel about it. If you feel like that book is not made for you, then I don't care. Keep reading it, because the first chapter isn't enough. You need to continue to read it. Read the first chapter and come back to me. Let me know what you think. And the 3rd next action, if you already don't, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM and let me know you watched this video. Let me know that you are listening and you're paying attention to what I'm saying, and that you either like my content or you don't. It's okay if you don't. I don't have a, I mean, Yes, I'm sensitive, but I'm not going to take it too personal because I know this is a part of life. Constructive criticism is everything, and feedback is everything. So if I don't know how I'm doing, how am I supposed to continue going? So that's your third next action, is to follow me on Instagram and reach out to me and let me know you saw this video. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So read the books, y'all. Invest in yourself. Invest in your knowledge. Invest in your mind. Invest in your future, because no one else is going to do it but yourself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed you guys. I wish I can see you, as I always say. I wish I could see you. I hope you leave some comments down below to let me know how I'm doing. And let me know if you've seen these books before, if you've read them. I'd love to know. I love you guys. I hope to talk to you guys soon. I hope to see you guys. And I hope you guys have a very, very productive week. And let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here for you guys. Bye.